Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're going to be doing some foiling because this is the follow-up video to Stamp Wars 17. And if you missed it, I'll put the links in the description for you. But we got this Tiny Patterns hot foil plate set brand new from Altenew to play with. So this is my follow-up video. On the show, I made this card here, so I'm going to use some of the elements similar to what I did on here and share with you guys step by step. But today, instead of using the Spellbinders Glimmer, I'm going to use the Gemini Foil Press. So because I'm using the Gemini Foil Press, I am going to use Gemini Foil Press foils, and these are all paper craft foil. So I will be using the machine on low heat. Okay. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to create a background. So I am bringing in these Pink Fresh Studios solid hot foil plate. By the way, you can get all of these things from mycraftroom.com. I'll put it in the link down below. We have a very small window of a discount code. That's going to expire tomorrow, I believe. So I'm going to get this video up so you guys can go do some shopping. This is some pink pearlescent cardstock, so it's very translucent, and I just want this to be my background foil. So I'm going to use a piece of craft plastic. Now, craft plastic, this came from Marco's. Let me show you guys what it looks like here. So you can go to marcospaper.com, and this is craft plastic film from Graphics. It's 9x12 opaque white. You get 10 sheets, and it's only $7.99 when I got it at the stamp show earlier this year. So I have my machine on low, and I have the new Pink Fresh Studios hot foil plate, full foil hot foil plate, right? And I'm going to put this shiny side down. So the dull side is the side with the adhesive built in. And then I have this piece of craft plastic, which you can also use Yupo paper if you have it. It's just more expensive. And line that up on the middle of my platform there. Gonna put my top on, and because this is a larger die, the surface area, I'm gonna go 25 seconds with this. The heat level is because of the foil I'm using, which is low heat for low Gemini papercraft foil. The size of the die determines the timer. So I'm gonna hit start for that, and then my idea is have another piece of this craft plastic, and I have this cut down because I used it on a video the other day, so thought why not use it up. I'm going to hot foil each of these 4 plates in different color foils. Okay, so that is done. I'm now going to remove it from the platform, and I'm going to feed this through my Gemini Junior. Okay, and we're going to put that back in its cradle, and I'm going to remove my hot foil plate and let that cool on the silicone mat, and I'm going to put these 4 guys onto the platform now. And so I wanted you to see that you can use these plates, let's just do 2 at a time, with the Gemini Foil Press machine or the Spellbinders Glimmer, and Tracy was even using the Go Press and Foil yesterday. So it doesn't matter which hot foil machine you have, you can use these dies on any of them. What determines the best hot foil machine for you? That's going to depend on which die cutting system you have. If you have a Gemini or a Gemini Junior, I'm going to recommend this foil press machine. I do think it is probably the easiest to work with. If you have a Sizzix machine, a Vagabond, a Spellbinders Platinum machine, then I'm going to recommend the Spellbinders Glimmer machine or the Go Press and Foil machine. They're pretty much equal machines. They're very similar. Just remember those machines take a higher temperature foil. This machine, the foils transfer at a much lower heat, so it's a little quicker for me. All right, so now I'm going to put this, whoops, well, I didn't want to use that piece, but I guess I'm going to use that piece now. Oh no. You don't need to do any dusty here. All right. And since those are small, I'm just going to do 15 seconds on the timer for those. And let's see how our background looks. All right, we got a little bit of underfoiling on the edges there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to work with that or not. I might put this through and just try to, let's do that. Let's just try to foil those edges. So I'm going to cut this foil off, and I think it would actually be easier to do this side because I can cut this side off. All right, this is done. So we're going to run this through the Gemini Junior. Now, I have not really experimented with this Pink Fresh Studios full foil plate, so this is really only my second time of using it. I used it the first time last night on Stamp Wars. And you can see that really pressed into my paper there. Full coverage on those. And then I have one more piece here, and we're going to do gold and silver on these guys. Let me bring those other two plates in. This one has stripes, and this one kind of has like squiggle lines. So we're going to put those on my platform, and I'm going to kind of spread them out so that they go on each side of my heart here. And we're going to cut a little piece of silver and a little piece of gold. I'm going to die cut these little pieces, so they're just basically background accents. It's my plan anyway. So we'll do the gold squiggles. Always put your foil back in the box so that you don't mix it up with the multi-surface foil or with other brands of foil, again, because they transfer at different heat settings. You don't want to mix them up with your toner foils, which is the foil that works with the Mink machine. It's a completely different system, so make sure you keep your foils in their original packaging. Okay, and we're going to foil this piece. And again, 15 seconds on low. I'm going to hit start. And let's reveal these guys. So again, because this is on craft plastic, it didn't cut all the way through, but it did some nice kind of embossing there, which is kind of neat. Oh, got a little overfoiling on that one. What? It wanted to be one with the plastic. Too much pressure from my Gemini Junior, which I have heard is an issue with some Gemini machines. So it must be that these foil plates are extra thick from Altenew. Okay, that actually, I can work with that. So we're going to move that aside. I'm going to run this through now. And then we're going to fix our background. so to fix the background, because this is, oh wow, yeah, that's a little heavy duty. I'll let that cool down. Move these guys off of here. I'm going to put my solid plate back on. And I crank that back up to 30 seconds. And this is leftover foil because I want to try to get as much as I can on these edges. And it's underfoiled here and underfoiled here. So let me start with this edge over here. Okay, now this is already foiled, so I don't have to worry about the foil lifting, but I do want this edge to try to get foiled, so I'm just putting that foil, again, shiny side up, dull side down. The dull side is what has the adhesive on it. And this time I'm going to put a little piece of paper on there. It's kind of a shim, and I'm going to give that a moment to heat up. 30 seconds. Let's open these guys up. That tells me that these plates are super thick. That's okay. That one worked out. This kind of neat. Has that corrugated look. Okay, but it foiled great. The foiling looks good. Okay, so the next step on what I want to do with these cards, or with these foiled pieces, is I want to die cut them. And I have pulled out my little heart die here. Obviously, we have Valentine's coming up, so I want to make something that's relevant. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up die cutting these guys. So we have 4 different accent pieces here. Okay. All right, this is done. We're going to run this through the machine. All right, I'm going to cut this in my Gemini Junior. Let's take a look and see what this looks like. May have foiled my plate. Nope. Okay, that fixed that underfoiled part perfectly. And again, this is going to go in the background, so most people aren't even going to take notice to it. I'm going to cut it down anyway. All right, so we have this extra piece here. Same idea. I just want to touch up the edges here. I'm going to put that piece of cardstock in there and start and move on to cutting my next heart while we wait for that. Okay, so my background is foiled. And again, this is a pearlescent foil, so it's not super shiny. Okay, I know there's a difference in color. I'm okay with it. I'm not going to worry about it because it's just the background. I think I am done with my foiling, so I can shut this off and move it aside. We have 2 more hearts to die cut. So now we are going to assemble this. Okay, so I'm going to take my background and I'm going to cut that with the decal trimmer. So I'm going to cut this down to 5 1/4 by 4. So that's our background. And my idea is just to have these 4 hearts because they all have different designs on them. Pop them up. Now, I'm thinking I need to do a little bit more with this background because now I see those 2 stripes and it's not as cool as I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to turn my machine back on, put it back on the low setting, and we're going to refoil this. And I'm just going to put a decorative element on here to kind of distract from that a little bit. So I'm going to bring in one of my background plates. And again, these are all at mycraftroom.com. These are all the Pink Fresh Studio hot foil plates. So we have abstract triangles, Gemini, and diagonal stripes and chevron. I think I'm going to do diagonal stripes, and I think I'm going to use this silver foil. This one. So my machine is ready to go. I didn't cut that too short. I think I cut it too short, didn't I? Oh, Nance. That's okay. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it right here. So because this is hot foil, you're really not going to notice too much of a seam. So I'm going to bring my Gemini foil press back in here. I'm going to put my plate down. I'm going to put my foil, again, pretty side down. And there's lines on here, so I want to make sure that I'm lining it up straight on these grid lines. Okay. Pretty side down, matte side up. This is the side with the glue. And then we're gonna take this and we're going to fake it a little bit right here, which you're really not going to notice it. Okay, now I'm going to put my I'm going to put my pink side down, hopefully without that static cling. Okay. I don't think I'm going to need to shim it. Cross your fingers. Should I shim it? Better to be safe than sorry, right? The reason I'm in this position is because I didn't shim it. I'm going to use this as my shim. And you know what? If it gets foiled, it's okay. And we're going to do 25 seconds because it's a big die. Okay, I'm going to give that 25 seconds. While that's warming up, I'm going to put some foam tape on the back of these hearts because I think they look super cute popped up. Can I foam tape in 10 seconds? No, can't even get off the scissors. Okay. Okay, let's see how my background looks. Alright, that looks pretty good. That definitely takes away from the two-tone pink background I had. Huh? Pretty cool. Alright. Now, I'm going to use some super strong tape runner on this, which is the Tombow Extreme. Because obviously we have a little bit of warping there because this is that craft plastic. This is a really good, strong adhesive. So, this down. We're going to have a little bit of a white border from the card. Once this goes down, does not come back up. So, if it's not straight, you're going to live with it, right? So, I'm okay with that. Then we have our little hearts. And I just want the cluster of the 4 of them. Now this should move because it's stuck on plastic. I need to move over a little bit. Excuse me, sir. Ugh, stubborn fella, aren't you? That's better. Okay, and then I have one of the sentiments that we were given during yesterday's Stamp Wars. Somewhere. Hello. You guys, they ran away from me. Oh, here they are. And again, these sentiments you should be able to also pick up from My Craft Room. mycraftroom.com. So, I want to find, oh, we got to go with the pink and silver here. Just matches our theme. These are Pink Fresh Studio sentiments. So, celebrate. Yay, congrats. See, I like this one, but that's too big. This is where it's nice to have some pre-foiled sentiments, and all you have to do is stick them on there. Ah, I like that. Let's see if we have that in the silver, though. Ooh, this one. That one's better. Okay, we're going to go with that one. I'm just going to tuck these all back in our little baggie. And I have them for next time. And that silver and pink goes perfectly with our background. And for that, I'm just going to use some liquid adhesive. Just looks better there, doesn't it? Now, if I can get it to float on those hearts, that'll be cool. Might have to put a sliver of foam tape underneath the center there. And someone is going to get a chance to win their very own set. Actually, 2 of you are going to get your chance to win your very own set of these Altenew Tiny Patterns Hot Foil Plate Set. I want you to comment in my comments which hot foiling system you're using. Are you using the Go Press and Foil? Are you using the Gemini Foil Press? Are you using the Spellbinders Glimmer? Are you using the Toto? So I would like to know which one you're using. And then you're going to want to head on over to Tracy's channel, and I'll put her link down below. She's also going to have a follow-up video, and she's going to be giving away a set of these plates as well. And if you watch Chow and Stacy's videos, they're going to be giving away some hot foil from Bluebonnet Hot Foil. So go check those guys out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, post them down below. I will put everything that I used in the description link for you. And again, we have a very short window. We only have one more day left on this sale from mycraftroom.com. It's 15%, so definitely check them out. I'm very pleased with how this came out now that I didn't have sabotages thrown at me. It came out really well. Thanks for watching, guys, and keep on foiling. Bye-bye.